It's the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verses 1 through 3. Then sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath he thrown into the sea. The Lord is my strength and song, and he is become my salvation. He is my power, and I will prepare him an habitation, my father's power, and I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is his name. Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. Call Allah Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Yahawashi, the water Yahawah Yahawashi, for the gift of this truth and ministry, and we do minister to the saints. The water Yahawah Yahawashi, for the elders and apostles of a great millstone who taught us this truth, who are the real teachers of the Bible, and our eyes see our teachers. And double honor to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth throughout the four winds of the earth in these last days, wherever ye are scattered. Shalom, Akim, Shalom. All right? And the name and title of this video is going to be, The Lord is a Man of War. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is his name. And the Most High, through his Son to the holy angels in that order, is going to declare his name throughout the four ends of the earth in these last days. And the wicked is going to know the Most High's name. Okay? Because we are in the time where great judgment and great death and great destruction is about to take place. It is about to take place. And this death and destruction is coming from a whole nother dimensions. Okay? A whole nother dimension. Unlike the earth has ever seen. The scripture got it written in Isaiah 24th chapter, man. The earth is going to roll real to and fro like a drunkard. It's like with Jonah and Nineveh. This earth is going to tilt and be flipped upside down from this great destruction, which is the ICBM nuclear missiles, which are the Most High's friends. His battle axes, man. This is what he uses for to pour out his indignation, man. Let me get a couple precepts. I'm not going to be that long. Not going to be that long at all. Book of Psalms. Come right to it. Psalms. Increase the page so it don't turn. I'm going to read the book of Psalms. Psalms 94, book of Psalms chapter 94, I'm going to start at verse 1. I'm going to read it verbatim. O Lord God, to whom vengeance belongeth, O God, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. And I'm going to read that again, because that word means power. But this is Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. King David speaking this. O Lord, power, Yahawah Yahawashi, to whom vengeance belongeth. Vengeance belongs to the Most High, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. I just read it in Exodus the 15th chapter. He is a man of war. Vengeance is war. Vengeance brings death and destruction. So what the hell are these Christian churches preaching and teaching? So-called trying to preach and teach. You don't know the Most High's name. You don't know that he brings death and destruction. Let me get that. It's finna be known. And a lot of you jakes you so-called Israelites. I'm gonna call you so-called Israelites because you're not Israel. If you're not in the elect, not a part of this elect, then then you're not with this thing. You're not with this thing. Ultimately, overall, you are. But the Most High has a special thing for his elect men. All right, you'll be an Israelite in the kingdom. Okay, that's soon to come. All right. Let me go into the beginning in the Torah. The Torah. This is Deuteronomy. Brothers already know what I'm finna get. One that's in this truth. 32 and 39. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He. All right? This is Yahawah. And there is no, I'm going to say the word verbatim, and there is no God, which means power, with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. When the Most High wants something loose, the vengeance is poured out, nobody's going to be able to deliver you. All right, not none of these Christian church pastors, not none of these Edomites in these hospitals or whatever. Not the coroner or whatever. Yeah, the coroner will come pick your ass up when the Most High kills you. But that's it. He wounds and he heals. Like we said on the highways and byways, the Most High is so deadly, man, that he can wound you and you'll be paralyzed for life. That's how serious this thing is, man. The Most High is about to open up on this place among 2/3 of the nation of Israel who were wicked. The Most High is going to declare his name, and you're going to know when the destruction takes place who is doing this. This is coming from a higher power. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is his name. All right? So back in the book of Psalms, Psalm chapter 94. All right, it says, to whom vengeance belongeth, O power, to whom vengeance belongeth, show thyself. And the Most High is going to show himself. He's going to show himself. The day of the Lord is near. Starting with the radio frequency identification chip. That's how he's finna show himself. Martial law, race riots, FEMA concentration camps, Jacob's trouble, these pestilence that's coming, these plagues. He's showing himself through his men, the one that's on the highways and byways preaching his truth, starting with our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who have the 100% sound doctrine. That's how he's showing himself, through us. His light is being shined through his men. So the one that scoff and talk about this truth, oh, them niggas ain't got the truth. Or they got a little bit of it, but they don't have all of it. There's no such thing as that, man. Either you do or you don't. It ain't 50, it ain't 98.9, it ain't, Salak, it ain't 99.9. Either you got the 100% truth or you don't. And we got it over here at Great Millstone. And I can brag in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi and say that. And we declare his name right now. Through the Spirit. But the Most High, through his Son, Yahawashi, to the holy angels, the tall, dark-skinned holy angels, is going to declare it physically. Let that sink in, let that marinate. Verse 2, lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth, and the Most High is the judge of the earth. He orders strikes. He orders good upon his men who are righteous and obedient and fear him. And he orders death and destruction to the wicked. And I'm finna read it. Lift up thyself, Psalm 94 and 2, okay? Lift up thyself, thou judge of the earth. Render a reward to the proud. These Edomites are proud. Scripture got it written, man. The pride have deceived thee, man. Well, these devils don't think they going down. Trying to offset the prophecies. But they speeding up so much, And this vibration is hitting so hard, Esau is losing sleep. The wicked elites, you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you Bilderbergs, the Trilateral Commission, yes, all of you, you Federal Reserve bankers, elite bankers, you are losing sleep. The economy is about to crash. You know, Eagle-faced Trump just did a State of the Union address. I think it was a State of the Union address, or he addressed the nation, should I say, on the state of the economy. I couldn't really watch it because I was at work, being in the chemical refinery industry. I couldn't watch it, so I can't have my phone out. But I will watch it, because we are watching over here at Great Millstone. All right? Verse 3. Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, how long shall the wicked triumph? How long are they going to triumph? How long are they going to just be glorious in what they doing, man? Our people love what the fuck they do. Love these social media sites. Love to go to these damn games and do everything. You know, the Most High is a jealous power. He is a jealous power. You doing something more than him, he's going to bring judgment upon you, ultimately leading to your death and your demise. And 2/3 would never get it, would never understand it. They think God is all love and God is all good. No, it's a flip side to that coin. The Most High is terrible. He is terrible. Scripture got it written over and over again that he is terrible. He is to be feared. All right, Psalm 94. I'm going to read a little bit more. Psalms 94, and I'm going to get so much on it. All right. Verse 11. The Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, knoweth the thoughts of a man, and they are vanity. The Most High knows all the thoughts. Whatever you thinking, is thinking too much on it, it could be brought right before your very eyes. We over here, Great Millstone, talking with the elders, we are the prophets. We speaking it to existence and we thinking it to existence. You know? And I can go in detail about that. But, you know, 2/3 not going to understand it. You're not going to get it. Only the elect is going to understand it. It's like when brothers be out there on the highways and byways, brothers might be bringing might bring a precept early in the camp. You know, get so deep into the scripture, another brother will bring it out, which the same brother brought it out early, because we all on one accord, rocking to the same vibration. We are like-minded men, like-minded brothers, man. That's what you got to be around when you come into this truth. Be around like-minded brothers, putting off that old man, being transformed and new, knowing the Most High's name, knowing his son's name. That's the foundation of this thing. The elect will know his name and declare it spiritually. So when this shit pops off, when these 2/3 Jakes, Israelites, you Negroes, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latin-speaking people, you so-called Native Indians, you so-called Haitians, you so-called Cubans, yes, this applies to you. When all hell breaks loose, you're going to want to find a man of the Lord and want to know his name, to try to call upon him. Pertaining to Hosea 5:15. All right, Psalm 94:12. Blessed is the man blessed is the man whom thou chastenest. And we went over that last night on the highways and byways. The Most High doesn't chastise you or bring some temptation upon you, which is a spiritual ass whipping or spanking, that he's not dealing with you. He doesn't love you. And we all catching it over here. We're catching it over here so we can be saved, you know, as it pertains to Jeremiah 30:7, saved out of Jacob's trouble. So Jacob's trouble is for you 2/3. Okay? Jacob's trouble is for 2/3 of the nation of Israel, which consists of the so-called Negroes, the so-called Hispanics, the so-called Mexicans, the so-called Cubans, right? All in Honduras, Central America, you know? Yes, this is pertaining to you. The so-called Native Indians, the so-called Seminole Indians, you too. West Indians, all of y'all. You are the Lord's people. You are Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi's people. In Jacob's trouble, for you wicked ones that are in the nation of Israel, this is for you. The Most High chastening his people, man. His men, his elect men. O Lord, Yahawah Yahawashi, and teaches him out of the law. He chastises him to teach him the law. We're being chastised and tried in this thing so you can be taught the laws, to keep the commandments, and fear him, and have faith and patience. All right? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi said to wait upon him. And we're waiting for that chip to be implemented, the day of the Lord. Okay? All right? Verse 13. That thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, until the pit be digged for the wicked. All right? Starting with you elites. First and foremost. All the way down to 2/3 of the nation of Israel, who have become more wicked than the wicked. That pit is being dug for you. It has been dug. It's been dug in the spiritual realm already, but it's going to be manifested physically. And we're going to see the reward of the wicked as it pertains to Psalms, the 91st chapter. All right? So let me get the book of Zephaniah. I'm going to close it out right here. Yahawah Yahawashi is the name. He is a man of war. The book of Zephaniah. Got this big Bible, so bear with me for a minute out there. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 3. All right. And let's get verse 4. Start first, verse 4. Zephaniah 3 first. 4. Her prophets are light and treacherous persons. Her priests have polluted the sanctuary. They have done violence to the law. Talk about you Israelites. And at her is speaking of the nation of Israel, because we are like a bride unto the Most High. Spiritually. We are married unto him. Jeremiah 3 and 14. All right? 14 and 15, Salaki. All right? And the scripture reads, Jeremiah 3 and verse 5. The Lord, the just Lord, he's righteous. Whatever is done is going to be done in righteousness. When he poured out a death or destruction and judgment, it's done in righteousness. Because you Jakes, you Israelites have done something that has pissed him off. You have pissed the Most High off. And pertaining to Zechariah, the 5th chapter, he has what you call an ephah. You read the scripture, which is a measuring cup, a measuring stick. To when the cup gets so high, and it increases like Esau's, Esau's judgment has reached up to the sins reached all the way to heaven. And Most High is going to bring this place down with a great noise, a tumultuous noise, which is the ICBM nuclear weapons. You Israelites have an ephah as well, has a measuring stick, to where your judgment gets so high that the Most High just says, all right, Gabriel, go get him. Go kill him. I want his spirit back up here at this time. Yes. That's how that go. Okay? And it reads, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He is in the midst of everything. He's all over. His eyes are the holy angels, and they see everything. And that's in the book of Sirach. I think that's the 32nd and 39th chapter. But 10 times as bright as the sun. Beholding all the ways of men, roughly paraphrasing. So he's in the middle of it. He's in the midst of everything. He will not do iniquity. The Most High cannot do iniquity. He's a man that shall not lie. All these prophecies are going to take place. 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to get whacked by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right? Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. Every morning. Wake up in the morning, you see something on the news, something destructive has happened. The Most High has struck again. I speak to myself, I think, Most High has struck again. He's always bringing judgment. Nighttime, midday, daytime, all throughout the course of the day. Judgment's being poured out. Every morning do we bring his judgment to light. He faileth not. The Most High cannot fail. None of these promises are going to fail. That's the Most High. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Yahawashi is going to fulfill all these prophecies in the Bible, each and every one. This generation shall not pass until all these things be fulfilled. All right? Come. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. You don't see no shame. You 2/3 Israelites who were wicked see no shame in what you're doing. They could go commit a murder tonight and have them a good night's sleep and a cup of coffee in the morning and a bill. Or go be a whoremonger, a pimp, a so-called pimp, or adulterer. Our people is an adulterous nation. Instead of committing spiritual fornication against the Most High. The nation of Israel has divorced the Most High. So the Most High is going to declare his judgment upon this place very, very soon. With an ethnic cleansing of nuclear fire. Alright? That's what's going to get this damn devil Esau, the red Hebrew Edomite, out of power. It has to be a destructive to get this man out of power. Nothing else is going to do it. We can't do it. Yahawashi is going to physically do it. Okay? Verse 6, I'm going to leave it right here. I have cut off the nations. Their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste. There's destruction that's coming. That none passeth by. Their cities are destroyed. So that there is no man. That there is no inhabitant. It's only going to be a few men left in the city streets. In the great city called America. That great whore. There's only going to be a few men left. Wow, let me get that. Brings it back out. Let's go back to Psalms. Alright? Psalms are 91. What did I have? I think it was 91 and, yeah. 91 and 7. 91 and 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right side, but it shall not come nigh thee. That's telling you it's only going to be a few men left. If 1,000 going to die over here, and 10,000, read it again. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand. 1,000 on this side, and 10,000 on this side. All right? Literally speaking, you know. Most High uses certain numbers to clarify himself. Only the elect can see that. Lord willing, we are part of that number over here in Great Millstone, starting with the elders. All right? And it says, 1,000 shall fall out this hand, 1,000 on the right side, but it shall not come nigh thee. So if there's going to be this many people on this side dying, this many people on this side dying, and it does not come against thee. Thee is speaking of the elect. The elect is going to barely make it out of here. The Most High is going to bring so much destruction on this place. It's going to seem like he's going to just whack everybody. And everything in his path is going to get smashed. Trees, all the elements are going to burn with fervent heat. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi's name is being declared among the wicked. So with that, I'm going to end the video. Hope it's been edifying. All honor and glory and praises go as I face the east to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham Yahawashi. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who push this truth and sound doctrine throughout the four winds of the earth in these last days. Shalom, Akib. Shalom. Kwan Yasharala.